Hey, what's going on, everybody? Danny back finally with the long overdue vinyl finds. It's been a minute, like a couple months worth of minutes, but I'm back. So yeah, I think, I don't know, after my last video, it's just been getting really dry out there as far as finds, and I'm sure I could show other things, but I don't know, I don't know, I lost interest for a little bit too, I guess, and that and other things, and just life. But I'm back. I've got a few stacks of things to share. I'm going to start with one stack for this episode, which is my more recent finds. Listen to some Miles Davis. I am not the biggest Miles Davis aficionado. I don't know everything about him, but I know I like his music, at least his early stuff. The later stuff's starting to grow on me, but I really prefer his early stuff. So recently at the shop I go to at Record City in San Diego, I guess someone came in there and sold a portion of their collection, and it was a lot of jazz reissues, but nice stuff, very clean. And so I saw this. I dig that cover. It looks really cool. And anything that's older Miles Davis, I'm gonna pick it up. When I first heard this, when I brought it home, I wasn't like overly impressed. I didn't dislike it. It just didn't grab me. And but I purchased a lot of things. So I mean, I don't think I gave it enough listens. But I mean, I was still happy. I mean, I think it was 13 bucks. I mean, how can you pass that up for 13 bucks? This is a UK pressing. This is a 2013, and I think the original one is what, 51 for this. So it's digging with Miles Davis and Miles Davis Sextet. So I bought that and a few other things, but why I'm talking about that is because I went in there the other day and he's playing this. And I'm like, oh wow, man, that sounds really good. I said, I want that. I didn't realize it's the same goddamn record. Maybe it sounded better on his stereo, I guess, but yeah, I mean, I didn't recognize it because of the cover, and instead of digging, it's dig. And this is I think it's a US press. It's on Prestige, 180 gram, and yeah, it's got some heavy hitters on here. Obviously Miles Davis, Sonny Rollins on tenor sax, Jackie McLean alto sax, Walter Bishop piano, Tommy Porter on bass, and Art Blakey on drums. So yeah, I don't know why it didn't grab me at first, but I really like it. Really cool. And again, I only paid like around 13 bucks for this, so I thought it was really cool. And I found this one as well. This is Boppin' the Blues. Now this one's interesting because it's a pretty old recording. It's recorded at Radio Recorders, Hollywood, California, in October 18th of 1946. And there's vocals on this. I think this is the first album I've had with Miles Davis with vocals on it. And some of them there's like take 1, take 2, and even a take 3. So there's a lot of duplicates, but it's still pretty cool. Again, didn't pay that much for it. And this is on Blackline Records. You can see that. 180 gram. Nice addition to the collection. I thought it was really cool. And again, I love that artwork. Really cool. Or picture. And let's see, the next one I found was Miles Davis All-Stars. And this was J.J. Johnson, Lucky Thompson, Horace Silver, Percy Heath, Kenny Clark. And so basically on one side it's a sextet and the other side is a quintet. Pretty much the same players. I think there's just one different musician on there. Pretty good. It's on Prestige. Again, it's basically the Miles Davis that I prefer, or jazz I should say. I prefer like that early jazz. And I have more to show. I'll just from a previous pickup that I had there, but just want to just keep it with this. So when I was going through the stack of new arrivals, I saw this and I thought of my wife. Her and her mom really loved Elton John, and she's got a couple of records, but they're kind of beat, so can't go wrong. It's, you know, it's got all the hits. I don't need to tell you about them. I'm sure you should know. This is a 2017 edition. I didn't pay much for it, but it's kind of jacked on the corner, but you know, he gave it to me for a really good price. My wife likes it, so that's all that counts. The next one I found was something that probably been on my want list for about 7 years, and at least that's what it said when I added it to my Discogs. Veruca Salt, American Thighs. And now this is the one with Cedar on it. I'm sure you know, if you grew up in the 90s or listened to music in the 90s, you'd heard that song. Really cool song. But I forgot how I don't want to say mellow the album was, but you know, that it's kind of mellow of an album. I mean, you got that one song Cedar that really rocks. There's might be one or two others, but most of it's kind of slow tempo. I don't know, but kind of reminds me of the Pixies, I guess. But yeah, man, this I've never seen this one in the wild before, so I was really happy to find it. And this is on, what record label is this? I don't even know what, Rise Recordings. This is a UK version. So, really happy to find that. Like I said, I've never seen that before, at least in a used record shop. But the next one I found, he had some stuff behind the counter that he hadn't finished or priced yet, and I just asked him what the deal was on that stuff, and he said I could go look through it. So I found some 80s metal and late 80s, early 90s rock stuff, and one of the things I found was a record called Yahoo, and this is basically solo projects from the band Hanoi Rocks, members of Hanoi Rocks. So you got Andy McCoy, Nasty Suicide, a couple of their songs, and Michael Monroe, a couple of his songs, Sam Yaffa, a couple of his. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, but it's super hard to find. I had a copy. This one was a little bit better, so I turned that one on to my brother. It's not a bad copy, this is a slight hair better, but yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw that. It's if you like Hanoi Rocks, I mean, it's not as good as Hanoi Rocks, but it's cool. It's good. And then I found this, Cheap and Nasty. It's a single. So this is Nasty Suicide, who's the rhythm guitarist of Hanoi Rocks. I don't know, I wish he could have done more, because I really like the album he did for this, Beautiful Disaster, I think, which is the name of this as well. Pretty good. I definitely recommend this, and I think this is on China Records. Yeah, China Records. Not easy to find. I've never seen that stuff used before. Oh, and this, yeah, I forgot. This is on, I think this is on Lick Records, which is Finland or Scandinavia, where the hell it's from. But so, like I said, I found some metal stuff, and first thing I saw was this. And I remember having the tape or CD, and I think it was okay. It wasn't too bad. Doro Pesh. This is, I guess, when she was with Warlock. Once this album went big, she went solo, and you know, I mean, it's metal. It's on Mercury. Nothing, you don't need to see the vinyl, but pretty cool. But again, he gave me a smoking deal on it. I think he sold it to me for $10, so I couldn't turn it down. When you find, if you're collecting metal, that 80s metal, it's getting so hard to find. It's just like when you see it, you better get it, because it's just going up in value. It's just so hard to find now. And then I saw this in there too, and I didn't get it, and because I thought I probably need that, but I went back for it and it was still there. I think I only paid $10 for it. This is the album before that. I think that's 87. This is probably 86. Same kind of metal music, whatever. Mercury, same label. But yeah, it's not bad. I've never seen it before, so like I said, if you've never seen it before, you probably better get it because you're probably not going to see it again. At least not at the price I got it for. And I did find another record in the new arrivals that I was shocked that it was sitting there, and that is Suicidal Tendencies' first album. I have a repress of it. They've repressed the hell out of this album, but this is a first pressing on Frontier, and it's in super clean. It's a super clean copy. There's a little wear on the spine, but other than that, man, I mean, geez, I think I paid $15 for it. I figured it'd be worth a hell of a lot more than that, but I don't know. I guess it's not as hard to find as others, but I'd never seen the original pressing of it, so I was happy to find that. And then one of my ones I was really excited to see on the wall was Van Halen Zero demos. I have a burned copy of this on CD, and it is awesome. Little splatter. This is a German pressing, and it's On Fire, Women in Love. In Women in Love, it's like a different version. It's like a different song. House in Pain, Running with the Devil, She's the Woman, Let's Get Rockin', Big Trouble, Somebody Get Me a Doctor, Babe Don't Leave Me Alone, and Put Out the Lights. Now this is the Gene Simmons recordings, apparently, as it says right there. Really, if you're a Van Halen fan, I would recommend get this. It's good recording, and it's almost like from a historical sense, because you can hear like bits and pieces of songs that came later down the road. That's what's so cool about this. But yeah, I saw it on eBay months ago, and I was gonna get it, and I hemmed and hawed, and now I can't find it on there. And then walk in there, and there it is, like 4 months later. So really happy to get that. So I'm gonna continue with the bootlegs or unofficial ones. So after that, my brother and I, we met up at a collectible show in City of Industry. It's called Frank and Sons, and there's two or three booths there that sell records, and there's only one guy worth going to. The rest of the guys, they think they have a gold mine, I guess. The shit's just way out of whack on price. But so I found Sam Hain. I believe this is their first album. I don't know. I don't know much about Sam Hain, but you know, I know this has been duplicated quite a few times or repressed unofficially, and he had it for $15, and I haven't seen it for a while, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. Pretty cool. Not that I can't compare it to an original copy, so I don't know how the original one sounds. It sounds okay. For unofficial, it sounds pretty good. So yeah, I'd recommend it if you're definitely a Misfits or Danzig fan. Still getting over a cold, I apologize, but the next one I found there was the Ramones Mondo Bizarro. Now I've only seen this once, and it was going for $100 in the shop that I go to, and I wasn't going to put out that much money for it, and I never even bothered to listen to it. So when I saw this, again, it was $15. It was like mint condition. I knew it wasn't an original one. I just knew it based on the condition alone. But this is a German pressing, and it's on Vacant Records. I was really pleased with this record. I did not think I was going to like it, and I thought it was really pretty good. I would recommend it. And I've been kind of looking on eBay, and I haven't found any, well, not this one. I found there's a couple original ones, I think like $200 or something, but I'll pay the 15. Really good. And last but not least, I want to share with you, he ordered a record for me, and I already had it, but I bought it for Record Store Day back in 2013, and I just, for whatever reason, I didn't open it thinking it's going to be worth a fortune, one of those things, and so I said, yeah, yeah, I'd like to have a copy of it so I don't have to open up my other one. And go there and pick it up. So it's in utero. It's in utero 2013 mix. So I'm like, damn, man, that really looks like the one I have. First time ever on vinyl, 2 LP set, 180 gram, final cut at 45 RPM. Direct mastering from analog tape. So I'm like, Jesus, okay. Sounds like a damn good copy. I get home, it's the same goddamn version. Same copy. From 2013, I paid $40 for this in 2013. And I just paid over $30 for it last week. Only difference I can see is in the barcode, and there's another marking on this one. So, kind of pisses me off. I don't know why I'm pissed off, because I wanted another copy. I just didn't expect it to be a complete copy of the one that was pressed in 2013. And I have not been able to find any information as far as them repressing it. I know it's a repress. I know it is, because just the back of it, the barcode, it doesn't match that. But it kind of sucks, man. You know, they press the stuff for for Record Store Day, and you think you're getting these limited edition pieces, and turns out they, 8 years later or whatever it is, and they just repress it and just, call it as it is. And I don't know, I feel like I got duped, not by my record store, but by the record companies. But so just be aware, don't go on eBay and pay whatever the hell they're asking for that Record Store Day one. Maybe you can find this right now, I don't know, but yeah. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna probably make another video here in a few minutes, because I got a lot to share with you, and thanks for checking it out.